What's good, family, and aloha from Oahu. Today is day 17 of the 30 days sober, and I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share that I feel like I'm wrapping up childhood trauma. I wrapped up childhood trauma with that last video, because where I want to transition is towards my relationship with my daughter's mom, and kind of go through that with you guys. But I'm not gonna make that a long series. I'm just gonna make that like a 3-part series, where one, I'm talking about my relationship with her before we get married, after we get married, and then when she passed away, and kind of show you guys what me and my daughter have gone through throughout the time that I've been a single parent. But I'll save that for a couple videos down the line. For now, I just want to share with you guys my day-to-day experiences to kind of get a break from childhood trauma and just start sharing my day-to-day struggles with you guys, because while dealing with my knee injury, that's what I think that's what I've been focused on while I'm more immobile in this time frame. Today was actually the day we actually got swept. So unfortunately, what that means is that what the city is trying to do is mitigate a lot of the homelessness that people who come out here and want to access public areas like the park. They want to make sure that they feel it's safe for the people who want access to those things, whether it be like, the park, tennis courts, baseball field, things like that. They want to make sure that the area is secure and they don't have to worry about, people who are doing drugs that are homeless, or just they want to make sure that the homeless aren't comfortable in these areas. So they do sweeps every now and then to kind of clear out the area of those who are trying to put up tents and things like that. And unfortunately, that's what happened to us today. Is we got swept, and so one of the things I had to do was to remove my tent, bring it down. And so yeah, this would be the start of me trying to find another place to put my tent up, right? So yeah, and that's kind of was the struggle for today, was trying to find ways to do that with the bad knee. Also, I realized while I'm making these posts and I'm sharing my sobriety, I'm also knowing the awareness of others around me who kind of question why I'm even out here. The reason why I am doing it in this way is so I can just share my experiences with people while I'm going through sobriety. But one thing that I've seen as a benefit is that because I'm projecting what I want for myself, those who need that extra push to give that they've been looking for when it comes to their sobriety journey, I found that I've been able to do that with a couple people here. So I have a homegirl that ended up getting shelter out in Kapolei, and so she and her father, who have been homeless out here, kind of have already settled in Kapolei with their shelter, and she's looking like she feels she's in a better position to work on getting herself out of being homeless. I also wanted to share on that note that the reason why it's been hard for me to want to find shelter is because, for one, I didn't think I was going to be here as long as I was here. So I didn't feel like this was going to be something I called home. And so I didn't feel like I needed to start looking for work, or even start to start these services that needed to help with reunification with my daughter. I was hoping that a trial could just grant me full rights to my daughter again, but I'm seeing that because the state of Hawaii, they respect when a kid does not want to be around their dad or their parents. They respect the voice of that child, and they support that child in what they want. So my daughter has been receiving therapy sessions, and in each therapy session she has not wanted to reunify with me. And I feel like a part of that is that she could have possible access to seeing my YouTube channel, seeing these videos, and knowing that I'm still not in a place for her to even want to entertain. And so I know that sharing my experiences at this time kind of hurts my situation with my daughter, but at the same time, the reason why I'm sharing it is because I'm also going through the steps needed to reunify with my daughter. So I am taking on the services now. I am looking for work. And that's kind of why I didn't want to take on shelters, because I feel like if I do that, I take on something that someone else needs more than I do, because I feel like I just need to get a job and start saving and start putting money towards possibly getting a place on my own. But yeah, I'm seeing that there's a lot of things that come with me sharing my experiences while I'm out here. And so I'm trying to be mindful of how I share my energy in this way. But I also want those who are experiencing similar situations to know that they're not alone. And I'm trying to just share in real time my day-to-day struggles with sobriety, but also my day-to-day struggles with reunification with my daughter. And so I've been receiving services, and that's why I am okay with looking for shelter now, because I do need shelter. So for now, what you guys can just look forward to is just my day-to-day struggles while I'm out here. I don't want to go into the dominoes of why I'm stuck out here and why not eat just yet, because I kind of want to breathe it from the traumas that's caused that. Just so I can kind of tell you my ups and downs with my sobriety. I do want to mention this. Someone did ask me for my Cash App so they can support me financially. I don't ask for help financially. I do put my Cash App in my bio, just so you guys, if you guys feel it in your heart to do so on your own. I'm never gonna ask on another video like, hey, donate to the cause by going to my Cash App. Although that's the reason why I asked for the subscription, because the more people that subscribe to this channel, the more YouTube can acknowledge me as a platform that they can start paying me for views, paying me for things like that. So that's what my goal is with this, with my sobriety journey, is to hopefully create more attraction to the platform, so that way I can eventually make this a real source of income. And so this is kind of like my side hustle for the meantime, and while I look for actual work. But hopefully, while I'm sharing my sobriety journey, I just reach those who are going through similar things, because the reason why I started this was because we had 3 people out here who unalived themselves, and I feel like that was the reason why I started this journey, is because I'm like, it's not that serious things. And I know I'm saying that, and I hope you take it with a grain of salt, because for those who are affected by the families who did lose somebody to them unaliving themselves, I apologize if I come off like very arrogant when it comes to my day-to-day struggles, but that's why I wanted to share my journey in real time, is because I want people to know that if there's any kind of hope that you get from watching my stories, that's why I'm putting this out there, because it just breaks my heart to know that people have found permanent solutions for temporary problems, because this is temporary. I know I'll get out of this eventually. I just got to keep focused on what the main point of this is to try to find reunification for my daughter. But in order for me to do that, I need to unify myself. And so I want to just share my journey in real time, so you guys can know my day-to-day struggles with my sobriety, and also my day-to-day struggles with trying to get myself to a financial situation to help achieve that goal. So yeah, it's not easy. I do understand that because I share myself in this way, I'm not looking for a relationship, because just entertaining someone else in this point is not right for them, and it's not right for me to put anybody through that situation, even though there's a lot of people here who suffer from toxic relationships, and it's also one way that they help cope with their day-to-day struggles, is trying to find someone who they can share that experience with. And I feel like if I was to find someone who wants to be in this with me, it'd be very hard for me to want to entertain that, because I don't want them to get this version of me. because this version of me, I feel like I'm still in my healing journey. So everything that comes with it is just a part of me building that confidence that I could do it myself. But it's just part of the journey of my coping and filling the void. And I feel like workouts do that for me. It's just showing you guys that confidence in knowing that my workouts are actually helping and me opening up other opportunities, other avenues for income. And unfortunately, that's the system we live in, where I need to find ways to make money so that I could create a stable foundation for my daughter. If I was to go to Samoa, I feel like that just takes care of a lot of those things. But because I'm here in Waianae with my daughter in the foster care, I have to create some kind of life here for her. And so, you know, whether that be me finding a valid family member who I can see if adoption is something, it's a lot that goes into it, because the state of Hawaii, they're very mindful of what a kid wants. And if a kid doesn't want reunification, they're gonna be on the side of the child, because they want to protect the rights to the child and the safety of the child. I just want to end it there for now. Again, it's a lot of things that I'm going through in my mind to try to see what my next move is, but I do want to continue sharing my experiences. It's just hard for me to know that possibly what I'm doing to myself is shooting myself in the foot by updating you guys on this. But hey, I'm still here. I'm still pushing. I'm still doing what I need to do to get myself out of it. It's just a slow burn. So I appreciate those who do find it in their heart to donate. Like I said, this is the only video I'm gonna share that with, is so you guys can know that if you do to donate, like the person who donated $100, it went to a great cause. I did buy some hygiene products with it. So yes, I'm doing certain things that I know that can help me get to that point of establishing something here in Hawaii, which wasn't my intention in the first place. But yeah, as I can do that, I'm hoping that sharing my experiences can give someone else hope or some kind of solution to problems that they're having that's similar to mine. All right. So with that being said, I do ask that if at the least, if you don't feel it in your heart to like or comment on here, to please subscribe to the channel to help get to this platform to where I'm hoping you can get to. And also just sharing your energy with me. I just appreciate y'all for the love and support. And with that being said, as always, spread love, y'all, because the world's already negative, you know. So love you guys, thank you guys, and mahalo from Oahu.